Caban with TravelWise International. And last week, we released an updated public advisory for travels to the Philippines that was published on December 31st. A memorandum that expanded the list of 20 countries on a temporary travel ban to include the United States. The advisory prohibits foreigners from entering the Philippines from December 30th to January 15, 2021, and adds that Philippine nationals can still enter the Philippines during this time, but will be subject to an absolute 14-day facility-based quarantine, notwithstanding a negative PCR test result. Today, I wanted to address 3 common questions that we've received about the temporary travel ban. These questions have been pulled from our dedicated travel Facebook group called Balikbayan TravelWise. So if you're watching this and you are not part of the group, I encourage you to stop what you're doing and join our group real quick. It's called Balikbayan TravelWise. In this group, we have been sharing all the latest travel advisories to Philippines, and our members have found the information to be a great resource for them to plan for their trip and what they need to prepare. So without further ado, the first most common question that we've received is the Philippine government shouldering the cost of the 14-day facility-based quarantine? The simple answer is yes. For OFWs and non-OFWs, the travel ban from the 21 identified countries for any OFWs and non-OFWs that travel from the 21 identified countries within the given travel period will be assigned a free designated quarantine facility by the Philippine government. Now, assignments will be based on availability and is only at select hotels in the NCR, Region 4A, and Region 3 areas. If travelers do have the option to conduct their 14-day quarantine at a hotel of their choice, but it must be approved and accredited by the Department of Health and will be at their own personal expense. The second question that we've received is, what's the procedure for vaccinated travelers? Will there be any kind of exemption out of the 14-day facility-based quarantine? And on January 5th, IATF published resolution number 92, addressing this concern, basically saying that while the knowledge of the effects of the current vaccine on transmissibility of COVID-19 is still limited, any individuals arriving in the Philippines who may have received the vaccine for COVID-19 in any other country or jurisdiction shall still be required to observe the mandatory testing and quarantine protocols. So no testing out of this 14-day quarantine even if you have been vaccinated. The last and final question that we've received is, while there are many that have heeded the recommendation of the embassy and postponed their travels to the Philippines during this travel period, and I know there are many kababayans that have trips planned after the January 15th end date, what will happen? Will the temporary travel ban be extended? Will travelers entering the Philippines still be subject to a 14-day facility quarantine? And the answer to this is that while we still have a little over a week until January 15, the Office of the President and Department of Foreign Affairs has not yet published any news on this matter. We are working very closely with the Philippine Embassy to be the first to know more. So if this was your question, please continue to stay connected with us. Join our Facebook group, Balikbayan TravelWise. Visit our Facebook page and learn a little bit more about us. But if you have any more specific questions that were not answered here, please give one of our travel advisors a call. Talk to someone. Our number is 301-248-8898. They can answer all your questions that you may have. Again, to all of our valued passengers, kababayans, and Facebook viewers, thank you, maraming salamat for your continued support. It truly means a lot. And if this information was helpful, help a friend out. Please share to your Facebook page and help others make their plans to return home. Again, my name is Mariel Caban. We're smart people, travel wise.